In the video below, a worried mother films her daughter after she shared something unsettling.
What guy?
The guy.
The guy is at the door.
Guy.
Can we go together?
Yeah.
Do you want to open the door or you want mommy to open it?
I want mommy to open it.
Okay.
He's in there.
The guy?
Yeah. He's scary.
He's scary.
I'm scared.
It's okay.
No.
No one seems to be in this room, yet oddly, Jessica's daughter claims to see someone she describes as scary. While there's nothing visibly alarming, there's something in this room worth noting. At the center is a playhouse, a space where Jessica's daughter spends most of her time playing or eating. To make her feel more at home, Jessica decided to renovate the playhouse.
For a house tour of Emma's playhouse. Then Emma, I'm gonna show them the door, okay? She really wanted it to have a doorbell camera like our front door, so I put it.
From the color of the playhouse to the doorbell, every detail was inspired by the actual home they live in. However, just a few days after the remodeling, something unusual happened. On the night of January 3rd, 2025, the doorbell camera began recording. This feature only activates when someone is near the door or the doorbell, but when it triggered that night, the camera captured this. Dismissed as a technical glitch. But then, something even stranger happened. The door continued to swing open slightly, and suddenly, the hair on the mannequin was seen floating in midair before abruptly falling. There was nothing visible that could have caught the strand of hair, and the way it dropped made it seem as though someone or something had released its grip. This situation becomes even creepier when you consider that Jessica's daughter occasionally claims to see a man in her room, though no one else has ever seen him. While there's no evidence of this mysterious man, there does seem to be evidence of something else, and this isn't the only strange occurrence Jessica has experienced. One night, before heading out to a dinner party with friends, she received a notification from the doorbell camera. Take a look.
I was just about to head out, and I started getting a notification that the doorbell in my kids' room upstairs is going off.
If the previous video didn't unsettle Jessica, this one certainly did. It begins with the doorbell seemingly malfunctioning again, but unlike before, this time the sound of someone or something can be heard.
Listening
through the doorbell's microphone, Jessica and her babysitter hear a distorted noise mixed with what sounds like speech. However, the voice isn't saying anything intelligible. It almost sounds like chanting or perhaps a foreign language. It's difficult to pinpoint exactly, but one thing is certain. The situation is deeply unsettling. Whether it's the strange activity in the playhouse or the mention of an invisible man, Jessica is thoroughly shaken and concerned. Since then, the playhouse has been taken apart, yet Jessica's daughter still occasionally claims to see the guy. But who is this guy? If no one is actually there, what exactly is her daughter so afraid of? Fan of the paranormal, hello and good evening. Working late in an office can sometimes be a strange experience. Unexplained noises, fleeting shadows. But what Adriel Anawin HD and his colleagues discovered while checking the surveillance cameras that morning went far beyond a few eerie sensations. In the dead of night, a white shape slowly emerges from the shadows, only to vanish instantly. At first, convinced it was an intruder, they immediately checked the premises, but nothing had been stolen. No doors were forced, no alarms were triggered. No one had physically entered the offices. Intrigued, Anawin decided to investigate the history of the building, and that's when he made a troubling discovery. His offices had been built on the site of an old Victorian orphanage. Since that day, one question has haunted him. Could it be the ghost of a child, still trapped in these grounds, wandering in search of something or someone? What do you think? An abandoned bus in the middle of nowhere, a sight already unsettling in itself. But for this person exploring the area in broad daylight, what awaited them behind one of the windows was far worse than just a rundown setting. Curious, they took out their phone to film the outside of the vehicle, but as they zoomed in, their blood ran cold. Behind the window, a pale silhouette appears fleetingly, a child's face, frozen and expressionless. It doesn't move but seems to stare at them intensely. Is it an optical illusion, A strange reflection, or something that was actually watching them?